berth here. We'll see who can claim it. Going round 1 to, again, I think, small battlefield, a very favorite setting here. Already being very invasive is Key's Dedede. Don't want to give the R.O.B a whole lot of time to set up their combo game, which is something that King Dedede comparatively is very lacking. Looking for the spike there, looking for the jugular, sealing the deal on the stock, or he wanted to seal the deal on the stock very quickly, but he gave up a lot of stage control because of that. Now he is very much hurting for it. Had to mash out of the bury, goes in for the 1-2 of the throw into up air, and DI dependent or not, he first stock fallen. Still in control of things on stage. Not much breathing room. Does finally get so with a dash attack in. Goes in with fair. Keep R.O.B off stage. Gordo set up, so R.O.B has to go high. Sort of lacking on the edge guard, though. He was looking the other way entirely, King Dedede there. That did lead Joshathan to get back to main stage and apply 71 damage all told. Now with Joshathan Gamer controlling the main stage, setting up gyro. Little back pocket partner there, but able to swoop by both and get a fair going, but they're going trading back and forth hits again. That tilt attack going to leave Dedede vulnerable, but gets a pivot grab. King Dedede's grabs, not vital, but they're on ledge. They're certainly very effective at leading up into aerial hits, and with that mallet and with high percentages, could claim a stock, but again, gets a little too jump happy, and that just leads for Joshathan to both get a very nice call out with up smash and gets a right to left combo lead into a side B attempt there. Trying to just keep this Dedede off the ground and using multi-hit in disguise to fuel that fire. Trying to keep him no ground game whatsoever, looking for those lead-in jumps and just using that command grab of the inhale on platform, though both players have nowhere to escape when they're both on it, but Joshathan in control of platform on that right side. That's why we see Key retreat a little bit. One has Gyro, the other has Gordo. We'll see which of the two prevail here. Able to hop away from the back air attempt, but the bury will lead to a clean and safe up smash attempt that will give Joshathan at least the starting and sharpened edge in this set here as he advances 1-all against his opponent Key. So I look down at my notes here and see final destination for the pick for Key rather. We'll see if this is more of a comfort area pick, or if this is something that he knows that the R.O.B has a little bit of difficulty getting around.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we'll see what the option is here. Starting off with Gordo, obviously nowhere to run to. You also give that advantage to your opponent as we see a retreating Joshathan Gamer utilize gyro and fallback laser. To great effect, looking for side B. He knew it was coming out though, and he had an air dodge in, back air primed and ready. Had the sour spot there, but all things told, a quick reversal in terms of edge guarding. Good call out with the back air that time. First time off stage was fair to correct myself there, but no correction needed for on stage. Key has just stolen momentum away from Joshathan Gamer right now, but a down tilt will swing this right back in. Can't get the second up tilt, however, that Joshathan was looking for. And another command grab. Oh yeah, monkey in the middle there with the gyro. Just bounced him right back into the non-loving embrace of that up smash. But quick to retort right now is Key, going wild with a couple of mid-strength swings. Doesn't want to bet it all on the farm with a smash attack that could lead into a combo there for Joshathan, but Joshathan still finds a combo nonetheless that leads into that combo finisher. Oh, off-stage magnifying glass charge that neutral B. And Joshathan reeling back very unexpectedly. And I'm surprised that an F-tilt from nearly inside the Dedede still was able to connect with all 3 hits. Gordo doing a little bit of work. Joshathan had to jump to escape, but again, no platform, so good pick on stage for Key for Joshathan to land the hit on the platform expected Joshathan gamer, but obviously none finding. 136 though, Joshathan has put in the work on this second stop here, still in control. So he needs a mountain of damage right now. Gets a grab, has basically done half the work. 72 to 150, relatively just halfway there. Gordo sunk in, up smash, not hitting the mark either. Down smash sends him a little bit awkwardly. He's on regrab, using the full extent of those multi-jumps to avoid the hit because of the non-invulnerability that lends you. Good nair from Joshathan. Up throw, the gyro sends the Gordo away, but didn't realize the original target was the one that he had to prioritize there. Gyro couldn't, yeah, because he had to throw gyro, he couldn't get the out tilt out in time. Has to jump away because gyro was on the ledge. Gordo, again, putting in a lot more work. Back throw will give him stage control at least. He looking for some way to swing this in his favor right now. He's done essentially 176 to practically 70 or 80 damage himself, and the reflect of Gordo not going, the reflect of the side B not going to do enough to redirect both Gordo and the hit from King Dedede, but all told, Joshathan scrubs the slate clean and makes it one stock apiece here in this game two. Huge, huge swing here. Either Joshathan goes pretty comfortably going into this game three, or we're resetting back into essentially a best of three. Good little small gyro combo there. Joshathan gets a grab still from the landing Dedede. He counting his options here, and they are dwindling pretty fast. Joshathan seemingly having his game fully read. He's reading his rolls, he's reading his shield options. But again, yes, that ever-reliant command grab, but again, gyro just stifles Key and pops the R.O.B right out of it. Looking for that up throw gyro again, this time from Key. 93, 126, back air will take it away. Key even things up. Stage pick coming in clutch there for Key. Nowhere to escape from Joshathan there, as he was finding a lot of combos going from the ground to the skies there, and whether Key was retreating back because he knew he had the stage control rather, or if Joshathan was going to fight back and try to get back to stage after Key pulled back the main stage. All told, it was still Key solidly in control, at least on the ledge guarding game, and that's why we see him reset essentially into a best of three. But Joshathan trying to set the score with one of R.O.B's best stages here in Hollow Bastion. Usually they can just hunker down and play the long game underneath that main stage platform. And we'll see both Gordo and the hit from the call out of Gordo. Slice for Joshathan a little bit, but off the back of that, he gets a pretty strong combo there. Inhale of Gordo, just going to get met with shield. Looking for Spike, missing the mark. Sour spot still puts Joshathan off stage, however. Good nair into back air. Looking for follow-up, but he sort of delayed his aerial jump that did let Joshathan get above the Dedede there and shrink back to main stage. Giving himself a little breathing room, and R.O.B with ground game is a very dangerous R.O.B because, again, look at what he did with just at least a quarter or half of the stage, and now that he has full breadth of the stage in his back pocket, he's free to just bob and weave, you know, if he wants to apply pressure or not, he's free to do so. He fighting back finally with the advances of his Gordo. Air going to give the control right back to Joshathan. Sharking up air though. Very nice use of that sharpening up air from Key. And the dash attack will give Joshathan the early, but I think quick to be evened out advantage here. Key is making him work for it. Earn all the money you can, says Key, but only 24 damage tacked on. Combo coming in with the utilization of the invulnerability off the Halo platform. 69% tacked on. We'll see what the follow-up is. Neutral B. Big showing of hand there. Joshathan very wisely called out the gyro to just knock him out of that neutral B attempt. After the fact, all told, it is still Key. Locking out stage control. Speaking of getting locked out, though, the 1-2 jab after that that lock gives Joshathan a little bit of a fighting chance here. Multi-hit of up air to call out the jumps. Going full-fledged out there with a second up air of all things, and not a back air. Finally does so on stage with a back air. And Gordo getting redirected, and so is the Dedede, who's trying to get back to stage, but redirected off stage. Getting very dangerous, both players off stage underneath it. 1-2, tries to go for follow-up grab, but just a little bit misplaced. Gives Key stage control, fighting back though. Joshathan, full reset back to neutral. Laser closes the gap a little bit, gives Joshathan advancement on, but a latent hit from Key will give him another fighting chance to give himself the 2-1 advantage. Tries to go for command grab on the Nowhere to Escape 2 platform, and someone in the stage there, or the crowd, definitely had the right call out there. He very surprisingly died from that. And we have Key, I believe, taking another round up on Joshathan Gamer. Let's see with the full-fledged stage pick here in Joshathan's corner. We'll see what he can claim. Both players seemingly unshaken from how pivotal this match is. Both of them really just getting the lay of the land there. They know what is at stake. And we're potentially one round away from solidifying our top 8 here. Joshathan Gamer, quick stage control despite the percentages being even before these couple hits. 1-2 back and forth trades. And that command grab, something that Joshathan has been difficulty getting around. Neutral B, obviously not a bigger threat because it wasn't full charge, but still evening up on stocks. Joshathan looking for a way in, can't find the up tilt opportunity there, but he goes for jump fair instead of running up tilt. Just out of range, but a little bit of a shift in the, I guess the wind bot, or the character model because of that spot dodge. But enough damage applied all told, and Joshathan relying on that back air to once again steal first stock. Second stock, looking for a combo again, finding the dollar store equivalent of the R.O.B combo. Second time around, now he's looking for the receipt there, looking for a way to turn that dollar store knockoff into a full-fledged combo. But Key doing a great job just keeping him just out of range, finally utilizing that fair. That side B just sneaking under the 2-frame potential of that dash attack as well. Very harrowing little moments there for Key to get back to main stage. And now Joshathan having to fight to get back to main stage off the tail end. A little bit of an extension off of the gyro, trying to extend that back air hurt box. Goes in with fair, pulls back because he knows he is a top 8 qualifier. Doesn't want to bet everything on the farm just yet. Command grab, at least redirects gyro, if not gives him the R.O.B instead. That's a little too cavalier there with that smash attack. Still escaping relatively unscathed for it, however. Gordo will force Joshathan for a very high and fast fall recovery. Was able to serpentine around the pressure that he had. Fight back to neutral and a fair. It had to be like the last couple of, not pixels, but the polygons rather, of the R.O.B model that got hit by that fair. That was like deep into King Dedede. Yeah, just so much to get around, and that fair is just the cherry on top that he is relying on to at least seal the deal on his combos, or just to seal the deal overall. Up tilt, I think, was the thing that claimed there. But with a refreshed R.O.B, he is very more likely to lead in. Goes in with fair instead of side B, finally showing its face. Everybody gets one, and the side B has found its one here. See if it wants to put in some overtime. Like the overtime that command grab is putting in. Joshathan just having a difficult time getting around that. But playing this mid-game very, very well, reading Key's movements and fading back in and out of pressure very, very nicely. Tries to snipe for gyro, but up B was called out in quick enough time. Cannot claim with the jettison to the skies and the bet it all on black call out of that up air. Able to escape that time, gets the drag down there. Goes with double down tilt. He is losing a lot of ground though with that retreating fair and laser. Goes in with 1-2 jab and gets the rollout hits. Nair able to stifle the up smash hit and will take it away from Key. A very do or die moment there, and the more utilized toolkit of R.O.B's aerial game, Nair, just the last couple active frames there seals the deal for Joshathan. Very, very nicely well done from Key, not to, shirk away from his accomplishments there. He utilized the command grab so well, and up against a R.O.B who, on paper at least, would have a lot more easier time pressuring a very slower character like King Dedede. Utilized it at the right moments, not leaving himself in end lag as many times as one would expect from a King Dedede. And right now, okay, cool. All right, like I said before, that round has solidified our